Previously on Curse of Groban, Revengeance, the party began learning some things and having some internal struggles of sorts, although on a personal level. You see, dear Apollo finally learned what he had been going through, that he was not simply just reincarnating, but that his entire being needed to be reset each time, that he was unable to contend with the failure of his original mission to my beloved domain. But through the grace of his god, that detestable creature of the sun, he somehow managed to reconcile his past and become stronger for it, and no longer attempt to kill Clarence, which was disappointing. I really wanted him dead. As for Samya, well, she learned some things from my spy master, which I was not entirely pleased with. But let's see what kind of game he, she, them are playing. Will they continue to provide my enemies with information in some hope to sabotage me? Or is it all just a ploy to get into their good graces and deliver the killing blow when they least expect it? Who knows? We'll find out. But yeah, so as we pick things up, I believe it was just after your whole encounter with Clarence and your reconciliation of your past. Everybody had gathered, minus Neodon, to the Abbey of St. Markovia, correct? So like you were upstairs and the others were downstairs, right?
No, they left.
Oh, they left. Oh,
They
right.
went
They
to
decided to go to Canoth. That's right.
Yeah,
yes.
and I asked them to ask me what if I talked to Clarence about my memories, and if I don't if I respond like I don't remember asking you that, then he might wipe my memory.
Okay, so
that's not going to be a problem.
The two of you, Samya and Eliena, I don't believe I had said you had yet left Kresk. That you were just not currently there at the Abbey then with Apollo. So
yeah.
Were you stopping to grab anything in the town before your departure, or were you just heading straight out?
I don't know on my end. I'm pretty sure Samya doesn't really have stuff to pick up. She's just got the clothes on her back and the stuff in her pouch.
Was there anything that Eliena?
Yeah, give me 1 second to read what I need for this, or how this works. 1 second, sorry.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
Yeah, can I go to the general store and see what kind of tools they might have for sale?
Yeah, okay.
Because I have
I'll say
2 of the types of tools from Barovia's general store.
Yes, the herbalism, right, and the alchemical or cooks, yeah. Okay. I'll say that going in, there'd be like a section where there's like general sort of supplies and less on the adventure spectrum, more just for, like the layperson. And you would see there seems to be a set of the calligraphy tools. One of those harvesting sets. And there would be carpenter's tools. There'd probably be a couple of those. They always need to do repairs, especially since they are under siege. Well, no, not any longer. We're under siege. Past tense. Um,
Very recent change.
very recent change, yes. And I'd say, what are some other? Let me look at the tool list real quick. That's pinned in.
And
All right.
it doesn't have to be the artisan's tools for
I think it's an FAQ.
for trance. So like the what are an artisan's tools? I imagine they don't have thieves tools, but thieves tools work
So out where you can see them, I'll say that there is there's an herbalism kit, there's some woodcarver's tools, there's weavers, painters, mason, and leatherworker, as well as carpenter. And I said calligraphy. And that's what they
Okay.
have. They don't have they don't seem to have anything else. But that's just out for you to see. I would say that if you needed thieves tools and you asked, I'll say that the guy he'll pull out from under the counter an older looking set of used thieves tools. If that's what you're looking
Okay.
for.
Yes. I will definitely buy those.
Okay.
How much is thief tools?
Let me see. Thieves tools 5e cost.
And I'm also put on a list. Let's go.
Yep, they just know. You fucked up now. No.
Oh, got locked out of your house again.
We got you.
They're 25 gold.
I'm starting up
25. Jesus.
That is a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'll say actually it's 20 gold because they're older and used. Oh, what did I just do? F11. Okay.
Oh, you
It's
want full
actually
screen?
a Phillips screwdriver instead of a flat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
instead of being made of iron or steel, they're actually made of copper. They bend really easy.
No, it's just a
These thieves tools do not have the lockpicking lawyer's seal of approval on it.
yeah, it's just a flathead screwdriver and a bunch of bobby pins. There's no right. Nah, it's not.
You gotta roll every time, and if it's below a 10, they just break.
I will say these ones might have a chance of breaking.
That's fair.
Kind of like
I
when
can't use them until tomorrow anyway.
didn't not have like some wooden thieves tools at some point early on in Mighty Nine, and they just like kept breaking.
I think
Sounds
so.
familiar.
I'm not sure if that was a throwaway gag or something they kept.
Anything's possible with fucking Sam.
But yeah, you're able to pick those up easily enough, and anything else that you might need.
I don't know what all the other tools would be useful for. Cobblers is the only other one that's really useful on the like full list.
Well, jewelers
No,
to know how valuable some gems are.
that's true. Do I want to use my my proficiency that day on?
Brews you can
I
make
guess you could just wait
water.
until you have some.
Cartographer, you can't get lost. Alchemist, you can make potions.
Yeah, they take a while though. So herbalism making the base healing potions is
Probably the best one.
about as much as I think I'll do with potion making. Yeah. I think just the thieves tools is good.
Okay. So you grab your thieves tools, and you head out of Kresk in the direction of Lord Canoth's domain to attempt to learn some more about Samaya's deal, or well,
Mother's deal.
Mother's deal
Is
that
her
she's
mother's deal.
married.
What's the deal with Samaya's mother?
What's the deal with Samaya's past? The one she was not really a part of.
There you go.
And we don't have to sneak out of town this time. Let's go.
No, you do not.
You
And I'll
have to
say at
walk
this
around a
point that
crater, though.
yeah, the crater is still there.
Well, we filled it in, but it's probably like collapsed a little bit.
Yeah, I'd say like a good I think I said it previously, like a good 20 feet of the tunnel had collapsed in, so it's filled in, but there's like a significant furrow dug into the ground, leading up to the outskirts of Zalant's former camp. Almost every tent that wasn't salvaged has been charred to a crisp. There's, like some burnt tent poles and ashes still sort of scattered around. All the bodies have been cleaned up. Some of the ash you think might belong to the vamps. But anything that was salvageable has been salvaged, and what could not be was just kind of piled up in a central area off to the side of the road and burned. But yeah, even the some of the, I'll say, like wooden barricades remain on the outskirt of the camp, but they seem to have just been like turned around in the direction of, instead of facing north, they're now just facing south with the pointed ends of the sticks. And there's a couple of guards that are just sort of patrolling that area and keeping an eye out, and they'll give you a nod as you head off back onto the old Slavic road. Savlik Road, god damn it.
Good old salt.
In the direction of Lord Canoth.
Good old Slavic road.
Yep, good old Slavic road. But you make decent time. As you said, there's no need to sneak this time and go through the woods to get further down the road to avoid any form of patrols or anything like that. And easily enough, you eventually come to the bridge that crosses the Raven River, and your first fork in the road. As you now notice, upon approaching the bridge, that this time that low-hanging blue mist has begun to encroach over the top of the river, and in some places is bleeding over into the adjacent shore of the north.
I thought they stopped expanding for a little while.
You don't see any mushrooms or anything like that, but the
Wind
mist
must be
is
blowing in the northerly direction.
prevalent.
Yeah, which way is the wind blowing?
You lick your finger and hold it out, and yeah, it does seem to be blowing on a north westerly course.
Yeah, the wind's blowing that way.
Okay.
It's actually blowing south.
I mean, I will not lie to her if the wind is not blowing that way, but
The wind blows southeast, and
Yeah.
the mist continues to stretch northwest. No, but you make...
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, sorry.
Does it look like there's the thing that normally opens up into a rift here, or does it seem like we're gonna have to go down since it's multiple of us?
You take the fork, and you begin to hear a joyful song of sorts within both of your heads. No lyrics of any language that you can understand, but the emotion seems to be conveyed and is welcoming. And as you go a little bit further down the road, you do eventually, at one moment, you're just kind of taking in the strange sights of the Fey-touched woods here. You look left along the road, you look right, and then as you turn and look back left again as the road begins to curve to the south, you would once again see that familiar tear within the fabric of reality.
Maybe you can get some answers.
Maybe.
I just go in then?
Well, I think we both go in right now.
Okay. Oh god, why is she so far up ahead?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, he's not here.
I think that was
Nico's
from last time.
Why not here?
Yeah, that's from last time we were here.
That's the wrong me too. 1 second.
But as you step through, you are once again greeted with the amber fields of this autumnal domain. The large tree whose leaves have long since fallen and coated the ground before you. The throne set within its trunk. And you would see
I start
Campbell.
stepping forward, and then I look to Dorje to see if she's, or to Smaya to see if she's coming.
She looks genuinely afraid, but she is coming.
All right. As you slowly approach, you would see his large horned form sitting within the. Yeah, sure. You see his large horned form sitting within the throne. And about the time you get around to about over here, one moment he would be within the throne, and you would watch as he would sort of meld into the trunk and appear through the boughs over here.
Like a fucking lesson.
Hello.
I'm sure she would approach after that. She
Back up. No.
just like, no, don't
Don't-
get closer.
Dorje would see that, or Sonai would see that Eliena just doesn't even react to him teleporting like that. Or I guess it's not teleporting, moving like that.
He would look upon you, take a step over here. So, seems things have been progressing. Three lie dead. The replacement and the spy master remain. You have done well, my servant. As he addresses you, Elena.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy, man.
Look, I have to read the rules of the Fae every time I talk to this guy.
Just the spy master and the replacement remain. That's crazy.
I try
We've been
to look at
trying,
it too.
We've been trying and made good progress so far.
You have. But I know that is not what you have come to discuss. He looks towards Samaya. And you, beyond the, because gotta do a little yump scare. Beyond the skull-like face, you do not see eyes, but you can feel that their gaze has been shifted towards you, and you can almost feel, much like with your recent encounter with Moldovan, that there is a predatorial hunger behind that.
Yeah. She really fights the urge to hide behind Eliena because she knows it ain't gonna do shit.
And I will say I
Typically,
didn't say it this time, but last time, well, I guess 2 times ago, when we first talked about Samaya's dream, I did warn Samaya about the don't lie to them and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Don't
she
give anything.
has no lies. She has no lies to tell.
Don't offer anything.
Oh, she ain't gonna be doing that either. Don't lie, don't offer, don't give. And don't take.
Canoth
Yeah,
would
don't take without asking.
a step forward.
Yeah, step back so you can.
Welcome.
So I'm not.
Right up to you. Typically, the knowledge and intricacies of a pact forged with us, the Fae, is only privy to those mentioned there within. You are in a unique position. While you are not the contract holder, you are explicitly mentioned there within. And I understand that you have questions. Some of them I can answer. But know that limitations are placed even upon one as powerful as myself to what I am capable of revealing to you.
She'll nod. Not entirely sure what else to do with that as she sort of tries to formulate questions.
And while you think on that, Canoth will look towards Eliena. I must admit to you, when you first told me of child's betrayal, I had perhaps left you with the impression that action would have been taken against her. In the case of her, I could not. Your other, your only, now former companion, is still unwelcome. And I will bring
Feelings mutual. Cannot stay out of Alaki.
the full might of my wrath to bear should he intrude upon these lands. Screw you too. As he sneezes for some weird reason somewhere in Castle von Schrödinger and goes, "Oh, I haven't had to do that since I was alive. What the hell?"
Oh, that's a lot of dust that just came out. What the fuck?
It's funny too because it's like I feel like an Archfey really could make you sneeze if you're undead at the mention of shit talking you.
Yeah, probably.
No.
I think that's a. I think it's very good to keep him on such a list.
Yes.
Do you have to wonder who the second person he revoked hospitality from was, though?
God, you're right.
He explicitly revoked hospitality from these two traders, which doesn't mean her. So it's someone else is getting kill on sight.
It's Neodon.
I don't think Samaya is smart enough to ask that one. Whew.
Would I ask that? Do I? No,
Yeah,
no, I don't.
Samaya is average.
I think
smart.
I think it. I'm not asking it. I ain't that brave.
Mm. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't. Would it be? Would it have been Neo?
I think he
No.
passed
Samaya
through the-
doesn't
the
know.
lands fine though, so I don't know.
Ah, fair.
Samaya
No.
wouldn't know explicitly that he said that. To be fair,
No, Samaya. Also, even if Samaya did know, she is of average intelligence. She would not ask.
I would say you could very fairly assume it is not Neo.
no,
I mean,
Neo passed through fine.
I don't think he ever entered the demi-plane with you guys.
No, he
No, but
Oh,
it was
that's true, he
passing
didn't.
through the.
Oh,
Hey,
through the
through
lands,
the
yeah.
realm.
definitely did not
outside.
enter the demi-plane because he's the one that killed Winter Splinter.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
even think it was just that because he killed Winter Splinter, he just didn't want to have any part of dealing with this guy.
Well, the first time we didn't know what it was, and he stayed out right after we killed Winters.
Yeah, but then even after you knew what it was and told him, he didn't go in.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
he was like,
After
"Oh,
that,
yeah."
I told him it would not be a good idea for him to come in
Oh,
because
yeah.
I negotiated for him to. He was able to pass through the lands with how I talked to Lord Canoth, but if he ever came in here, things would not be good
Yes, yeah.
until after the generals are dealt with. And it's not Bjort because Bjort passed through here after the letter too.
And Inigo didn't take Bjort with him.
No,
True.
I had Bjort at the time of the letter.
I think Bjort
Yeah,
is just chilling at the Abbey right now.
No, I
Bjort
left
is
Bjort's with Ismark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it was like some form of extra protection for Irina or something along the lines
Oh, that's
of
right.
that.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
So we have Shadowstalker and Bjort are both helping guard.
Yes,
Elena.
a former hag familiar and just a regular mangy mutt.
No longer malnourished.
Yeah, yeah, mangy would not be the word anymore. Just a mutt.
Well, you might have the mange. Who knows?
Eh,
No, I think you guys had like gone to the trouble of making sure he was healthy. So
true, yeah. Okay. Um this might be a bit too far, but this just seems to be the question that's coming to mind. What was the deal that my mother made with you?
Oh, said you had a mother.
after your mother and her kin's arrival to this forsaken place, things did not go well for them. There was dissent amongst their number. She broke off, and after meeting your dear father and things progressing as they do in such matters, she was concerned for your safety, for your existence within this place. I do not know how much you know of your kin, but they do not take kindly to half-breeds. Beyond that, having also drawn the Dreadlord's ire, she took steps to ensure that you could live a life free of danger. And years ago, she happened upon me. And thus our deal was struck.
I really want to ask about why the undead drow would bow to Samaya as she left, but that I don't know if I'm ready for that truth bomb.
You can ask whatever you wish.
Oof. Um, did this deal somehow involve her name?
He would kind of stand there for a moment. You would watch as like one of the bark covered hands would come up and kind of like stroke the chin area of the skull.
The sound of wood on bone.
Yeah, you hear that scraping. You could say that this was the case. A name is a powerful thing.
Um, Is I'm trying to figure out how to word this next question. It doesn't have to do with the drow just yet. What was it? Does the deal have anything to do with the kind of magic I use?
Your powers are an extension, or perhaps remnant, or result would be a more accurate way of describing it, of my protection upon you. For while I am powerful, my domain only reaches so far. You needed to be provided with the opportunity to protect yourself when I could not.
I might regret asking this, but the spy masters, the spy masters people, I met them once and they bowed. Why would they do that?
You have spent all of your life here. So I imagine that you do not know much of your ancestry. As I said, they tend not to take kindly to half-breeds. However, being under the control of someone, they would do as commanded. Your mother once a very important person within their society. So perhaps this was a show of respect to her memory.
I don't know what else I kind of like glances over at Ilea. I don't know what else I need to ask.
Uh, well, I'm not allowed to ask anything about stuff, but you might ask if anything is required of you as part of the deal.
Thank you. Thank you. The deal that was made with my mother, I don't know if it's been fulfilled. Is there anything that I have to do on my end?
He would take a step away, kind of pace a little bit. It is not so that you are expressly required to do anything other than to live your life the way you see fit. However, when you put yourself in danger, it does make my job more difficult. But should you desire to ever leave this place or be free of those that harrow you, a boon could be granted to provide you additional strength. That you might protect yourself better when I am unable.
She looks like as though she's desperately trying to think about it and at the same time digest the information she's given before eventually saying, I think I need time to think on this a little while. This is a lot of information. Starts to say thank you and then stops herself.
Funny though.
Imagine
what you
mind
will.
reading Fae, where like you have to watch what you think too.
yeah,
Oh, you're in one of those. There's that one wild or it's either wild magic or in Tasha's effect that all thoughts are broadcast.
Oh God, never be in the Feywild. Accidentally give a fucking mushroom your social insurance number.
Speaking of Fae-ish related things, I saw a thing for a house rule that I thought would be interesting that I might implement in the future. I don't know where, whether it's going to be here or Wild West, but just because this brought me to this line of thinking. When a counterspell gets counterspelled, it triggers a wild magic surge. I think I might start doing that.
That would be fun.
I would say maybe it's not always, but like sometimes. Oh, counterspell. Yeah, that's right. That would make sense. I thought you meant like whenever you counterspell something, it triggers a wild magic surge. I'm like that's
No.
crazy.
No. A counterspell itself, no. But if a counterspell is counterspelled, I think, especially too, if it gets to the point where it's like more than one counterspell is going off, because it's like, oh, I'm going to counter that. Oh, well, then he's going to counter you, and then no, I'm going to counter that, and then it's like, okay.
What if it's a triple counterspell? Like you counterspell the counterspell.
Yeah. Oh, then you roll twice.
You roll on the D10,000 table.
Yeah. Oh my God. No.
You roll 2 D100s.
That table is so awful because it's either like something so absurd with no consequence happens, or something so absurd with great consequence happens that breaks the whole campaign.
It bricks the campaign.
It's like, oh, what's that? The sun implodes. Oh, well, it was nice, guys. Thanks for 3
I
years.
mean, that's what ended our Christmas one-shot one time. Someone off-screen casted a spell, and it caused a 4-mile-wide asteroid to land 1 mile away.
It was Santa Claus that cast the spell.
Fucking Santa ended the world. No.
I thought it was an elf making a toy. That's what I thought did it.
There was a battle raging inside of the factory.
But yeah, he would say, "Do what you will. The offer stands."
She'll nod, and then she will sort of scoot back to just
Behind
slightly
Elena.
behind.
Gotta double check something. I think I still have some of these. Is there anything else that we need to know?
Yes. Will you tell us? No.
This isn't Genie.
Devon. It's not what they seem.
That's kind of obvious.
Be careful with whom you place your trust. And continue working towards the goal of restoring our kingdom.
Okay.
Then he would look at Samaya.
She will hesitantly meet his gaze.
Your mother, as I said, was important. If you were inclined to learn more about your past, it would behoove you to look into your namesake. She was from the Drow House of Fey Branch.
That mean anything to me?
I mean, it depends on what you know about Drow. Would you know anything about Drow?
I mean, I was around for a long time. I don't know.
You
Also
were
went
around for a bit.
underground.
Yeah.
I lived in a cave.
I
yeah,
lived
no.
in a cave.
That's
I mean,
not
they-
the
they-
Underdark.
No, but they interact with the upside, the top side in not good ways. It's like if I've heard of it.
You could make a history check. I'd say it'd be a decent DC, but yeah.
Yeah, because I know Samaya wouldn't know at all.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah. I think that would be something to ask. Either another drow we come across, should that ever happen, probably never, or up in Kresk.
I mean, finding someone who knows about this obscure thing in this world, very
Likely
difficult.
But worth a shot. But yeah, she'll
It's like we're living
like
in.
sort of
It's like Barovia is the North Korea of information lacking of the outside world.
essentially. But yeah, Samaya will bear that in mind and nod. Like not a thank you nod, more of a got it nod.
Too bad he took it as a thank you nod.
Oh,
Oh
well,
darn it!
Now you can't
Now
tilt
you're
your head.
doomed.
Miscommunication!
He takes the
What?
muscles from your neck that allows you to tilt your head.
I was thinking more like he took like 10 years off my life or something. I don't know.
But yeah, that's all he would say, and he'd just kind of stand there.
I do have another one of those pastries if you would want it before we leave.
Eliena, the pastries are made with children.
You know there's multiple types of pastries here, right?
Are you talking about pastries from the hag?
Uh no, I didn't get these from a hag.
Oh,
Are you? Don't accept food from a fae.
No, but read it. It doesn't apply here, and we already had. He had one before.
Yeah, sure. I'll hold out his hand.
She technically wasn't a hag. She was a crone.
I also did not get it from a crone.
You got from an old lady who was a crone in disguise.
Nope, I did not get it from an old lady.
Oh,
I don't know where you got this pastry from.
Neither do I.
Dylan can confirm that this is not a lie. I mean,
Oh no.
yeah. Okay.
but I gave him one of these before, Dylan, and he
Yes,
seemed to
that's
enjoy
true.
it.
Yeah, he will accept. And you would watch as like he would take one of the hands and sort of pull the skull up a little bit, and with the other, begin to eat underneath the mask.
We will take our leave, and I imagine Samaya has a lot to think about.
He would nod, and you would watch as just him sort of like walking and eating. He would walk over this way, like past the rift, and stare off towards like what those seemingly endless amber fields of grain, and stare towards the sunset. I'd actually say, like, as he walks, like the rift wouldn't have been there while you were talking to him. He just kind of like walks, and one hand just, you watch as like a claw extends, and he just slowly swipes down, and a new one would open, and then he walks, and then stands and remains over there.
Your
Always
lord?
weird being here. It reminds me so much of home.
Hmm.
Well, like outside of the town. Portal.
So this is that, pointing at the sunset, is real. Beyond Borovia, I mean.
I mean I think yes, there's a real thing that looks like that. I don't know if it's real here or illusion. But that's what's like above the clouds, the fog. I would
I will
imagine anyway.
say, when you have been here, and especially Samaya, the first time that you ever stepped foot in this place,
Mm.
it feels, even though you've never actually experienced the the unbridled wrath of the sun. No, you do feel like the warmth, and the light is very much like a real light source, and it does seem to provide warmth from what you've heard the sun is like.
Yeah, I remember like when we first came here, Samaya was just completely enchanted by, oh my god, it's a sun.
And she
And I would
tried
say,
to stare at the sun at first.
yeah,
If
she
it's an
did.
illusion, it
Yeah,
shouldn't hurt.
but not, don't do that.
It depends on how good of an illusion.
I suppose.
Oh,
You know,
Also-
like what's that one that you can make like fake bridges and people just rationalize it and take the pain?
Hallucinatory terrain?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
that works. You know,
But it would have to
phantasmal
be
killer.
something else that hurts to look at. That it's disguising as the sun.
No, okay,
I
but you
will
could do
say-
something. You could do like a modified phantasmal killer, right? It's the sun. You look at it, it still hurts because
I'll say this doesn't hurt.
your brain
to
tells
look
you it
at.
hurts. Well,
But as a detail, the area in which you find yourselves, because I don't think I've ever given like a complete description. When you first initially entered this place, in this initial area where you are, you're on the top of a hill, and this ancient tree rises above it, and stretching out beyond it, towards the setting sun, are, like I said, these amber fields of grain. But now, the more time has passed, it seems as though like it extends. You see what appear to be little farmhouses dotted amongst the fields. And when you look off over to, it would be your left if you were looking down in that direction towards the sunset, Eliena, you would see a very, it doesn't seem to be able to fully solidify itself. And you'd not notice this the previous times that you were there. But you see the outskirts of the city.
Syndrian?
And like, yeah. And like,
I
as-
stopped before going through the.
as you look at
Mhm.
it like, it's solid at first, and then like it kind of like flickers every so often, disappearing and then reappearing. And it's not the entirety of the city. It's just simply like the outer like portion of it. And it seems that like the more you stare at it and like look for detail, it just almost kind of gets like blurry and like abstract.
If I think about it, because I mean, I was elf young, but I wasn't young. Does
Right.
this seem like? Is this like the right kind of environment that I remember the city being in?
When it was within the Feywild, yes. Because it was one that occupied both the Feywild and the words material. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm learning the
it was a unique city, and I would say that what you would remember from your childhood, which no check required for this because it left a lasting impression. the city, almost like an aurora, like Northern Lights, like would have kind of like stretched through the middle of it on like a wave, and one half of the city would have been within the Feywild, and then the other half would have been in the material. It seems like just the outskirt portion, and by that I mean like, you would see buildings, almost like, like how it would be, what would be a good description? I guess almost kind of like how Waterdeep is. You would see outlying buildings and like beginnings of a city, and you would see the walls begin to rise, and then vague shapes of the larger buildings beyond that actually comprise like the more central part of the city. But they sort of like, like as I said, they flicker, they fade in and out, and the further it is, the less detail. But you would also notice that like you can almost kind of like see like a border at the end of like this place. Only when you're looking towards the city. Like if you look elsewhere, it just seems to like stretch on into infinity. But there's almost like a wall there that's sort of like preventing it from like fully materializing.
Yeah, as about to walk into the portal, you just see Elena look to the side and stop and turn, just staring off into the distance.
Elena?
Do you see that over there?
She'll look. See what?
Would she see the city as well, or the flickers of the
She
city?
would. You would see the flickers of the city, Samaya. And you'd catch like out of the corner of your eye, Canoth would turn and look over in that direction, and the hand that he was like eating with would fall back to his side, as with the other one, as the mask kind of like comes back down into place. And he kind of like stands there stock still. And as you like sort of look away from him and look back towards it, the vision solidifies. And now you can see the entire Fey portion of the city in perfect detail.
And she'll look to Elena. That was your home.
Where I grew up, I haven't seen it in centuries.
She'll look back.
It's been almost 300 years since last time I saw it.
But as you stand there and you take it in, it remains for a little while longer. And then you watch as like that invisible wall almost sort of like begins to encroach back again, and portions of the city begin to get lost, and the detail begins to fade. And when you like look back over in the direction of where Canoth is, he is no longer there.
They think it's time we should get back to Kresk.
Okay.
I'll step through the portal.
Alrighty.
I'll take one last look around before stepping through as well.
Okay. As you look around, the fields stretching out with these sort of low rolling hills and towards the flickering city. And you look back towards the ancient tree, and you would see Canoth sitting in the throne, sort of like looking down towards his feet. The mask has been removed. You see a almost ethereally beautiful elven male with crimson red eyes and the long extended pointed ears and this flowing golden hair that sort of within the sunlight has these occasional like streaks of autumnal orange to it. And you watch as a single tear falls from his cheek.
Damn it. Yeah, why not? Before she can convince herself otherwise, she'll go back, and if he allows her, she'll come up and just very quietly place her hand on top of his.
Okay.
She doesn't know this pain, but she also knows that there are some types that shouldn't be dealt with alone.
You walk up to the tree, climb the roots. He sits there still just looking down, his hands on like each of his knees. You place a hand on top of one of his.
That's his
And
hand now.
it's his hand now. It's covered in this, gnarled bark. But when you do, you watch as like the bark fades away and you just see a normal hand. And he just slowly looks up at you. And eyes filled with tears. He kind of gives you a big toothy smile. And in the process of like squinting to do it, you watch as like more of the tears roll down. And yeah, I think in this situation he would. He looks at you. Thank you, sweet child.
Looked at me, and I looked at him.
Oh,
She
no,
will
that's
just
fine.
nod. She'll offer a smile of her own. Not so much toothy, but
I mean,
she
with
will smile
him,
back.
it's more toothy because he's vampire.
Yeah, he is a
Yeah.
vampire.
I don't know this pain. But even through it, you were kind to my mother and to me. The least I can do is sit with you through your own.
He nods. And I'll say he just sort of sits there in silence for a little while. Until eventually his other hand will come up and you'll watch as the bark like dissolves away and he'll wipe his face. Hurts. After I became this, I didn't think I could ever feel pain. Real pain like that. I think I'll be alright.
She'll nod, remove her hand, and go to the portal. But before she steps through, feeling that pain isn't all bad. Part of how you know you're still alive. And she will step through.
Alrighty. When you step through, you see Elena across the road, leaning against a mushroom, as she quickly turns her face away from you and brings her hands up to her face.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. We should go check on Apollo.
Okay. She will follow.
We follow.
Follow the leader. But she would also like place a hand on, like, just very gently and momentarily place a hand on Elena's shoulder. Because she lost her home as well. And also, like, she genuinely doesn't know what to say in this situation. She just knows that her friend is hurting.
Dealing with two people that lost their home.
I know, right? One of them is pretty much her godfather, and she didn't know about that until today.
Well, Archfey father. He's not a god.
He's your fairy godfather.
Yeah, it's more of a fairy godfather kind of thing.
Oh yeah, it
Oh
would
my
be your
God.
fairy godfather.
He's a fairy godparent. Imagine if
fairly
you had a
odd.
drought with a fairy godparent. But
Oh boy.
all right, you make your way back to Krusk. Journey is easy enough, and within, I think it's like less than an hour's time, or an hour's time, whatever have you, you make it back to Krusk, and proceed back up toward the Abbey. Oh, that's disturbing. I don't like
Well,
that.
that character is actually named the fairy godfather in RuneScape.
Oh my goodness.
He looks like he's a godfather.
Yeah.
He is
There's a whole quest line. It's a thing.
That's great.
Like the fairy godmother got kidnapped. He took over.
And now you got to do some things for him. You dig?
Yeah.
I like my current fairy godfather. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna DM you something that's your, because I don't know how it's gonna work, Dylan.
All right, so we cut over to Neo, and he's just sitting there, and he's whittling away,
Straight up jorking it.
just straight up jerking it.
That's not very paladin-like.
Hold on. What do you know?
Yeah, what do you know about his oath? What do you know about the oath of the
paladins are
Cooter?
basically
Did-
Jedi, and I saw a comic where
Jarking oath.
Obi-Wan said force wanking is a path to the dark side.
When the fuck did he say that? When did he say
said,
that?
Anakin, force joking it is a path to the dark side. You cannot do this.
You underestimate my power.
Oh my god.
No, Anakin, I don't want you to show me your power.
Yes.
Oh boy.
All right. But yeah, you as you're walking along, and I'll say just before you get to the abbey, after coming through the gates of Kresk, you notice that Elena has changed back to her winter form.
AKA Elena's depressed.
Well, aren't we all?
Fair. That is a fair point.
We're in Barovia, of course we're depressed.
Yeah, it was like so funny in the beginning. Like everyone was like, "Oh man, we're in such a shit situation. This place is awful." And then Elena's like fucking bubbly and cheery, and then eventually it got even to her, which was like, "Oof."
Like that's how you know it's bad.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we've been in a fake summer ever since the whole thing with Inigo.
Oh, true.
The false summer.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
Somewhere
guys. eventually-
Inigo realizes that his robe, or yes, somewhere Inigo realizes his robe changes powers.
Well, no, since he's split from you, it's he's been able to more control it.
We think.
That's what he wants us to think. He just thought it was staying on fire mode. He didn't think there was any way she wasn't depressed.
But yeah, you eventually make it into the abbey, and reunite with. What would Apollo be doing right now?
I'm actually. What time of day is it?
When did you guys get here? Fuck.
Like noon?
Should be around
Noon afternoon. I think.
Yeah, because you had breakfast at Morty's, right? And then you came over here.
Well, we went over
Or
to
no.
see
We had breakfast
Obadon,
there.
but that wasn't long.
4 hours in here. Yeah, so it was about afternoon when we got there.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say it's like early evening now. I think that makes sense.
Maybe 5 p.m. or
I'll
something.
fly. This will be like while they're probably coming back, but I'll have like flown up in the sky towards the west of Kresk, and so technically it doesn't work like this. I'm wondering if I upcast Dawn, because it doesn't normally upcast. If I upcast that at 7th level, can I make it like a sunset for the evening?
Sure. It won't be a high DC. Make an Arcana check.
Oh boy.
You try to achieve that, and instead of a sunset, it's kind of more like a high noon in evening.
On the horizon. Fuck. It's too powerful.
It's too strong. You were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna upcast this thing, it's gonna go great, and then it's really bright for a little bit there.
As we're coming back, is that what is that?
You see sunlight on the horizon.
Well, either the clouds are breaking. Does that ever happen here?
No, not since ever, I don't think. No, wait.
Never.
Neodon. I think when Neodon left the skull, there was a brief break in the sky.
Yeah, either that's happening again, or maybe something happened between the Apollo and Clarence.
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah, we should. Well, I don't know how we'd get up there. And you can.
I mean, I
like,
could
turn to a bird or something.
I could. I could also teleport us, but
Yeah, but then we'd fall.
yeah.
Well,
Could I twin cast? Do I have the sorcery points for it? I do. Sort of. Can I? Stuff. Hold on. I need to check something. Not because I'm going to use it, but just because, like, I need to be sure, because I might use it in the future. Okay. Yeah. So I could crush a bunch of sorcery points and be like, yeah, let's go. So, do you want to go flying?
I mean, if something's happening between them, maybe we need to help him.
Yeah. She will crush sorcery points and.
Okay, 1 minute.
Yep. Okay, so 7 and briefly shining taps Elena for 3, so you have 3 charged runes, either on your back or on your hand, and twin casting polymorph so we can fly up and see what's going on.
Oh, what are we polymorph?
Falcons, so we can fly fast. Unless you want to be a different kind of bird. Do you want to be a different kind of bird?
What's a depressed bird? No, Falcon's fine.
Yeah, no. You're sick of
Penguin
Falcon.
that wants to
We
fly.
cannot have you go.
I too
Yeah,
also
no,
want to
we're
know
not
what my
having
sad
you
bird
go.
is.
You can be a depressed falcon.
Yeah, it's just a falcon, but it's just jet black.
Gimme.
Yeah, flying off to see
It's the
what's going
lemming
on.
that it's the lemming that watched all the other.
It's the lemming that
Oh.
knows that it's actually Disney throwing all the other lemmings off.
Oh no.
It's the penguin from Happy Feet, but they crushed all the dancing out of him right after hatching.
Oh no. I am a puffin that has all run out of poof.
Hey, you alternate universe Happy Feet is just called Sad Feet.
It's just the story of
A
Speaking of
penguin
Fairly Odd Parents
conforming
earlier.
to society.
No, when the pixies kidnapped the clown baby and turned him into like boring businessman, he was just depressed.
Aw. I've never been so meh my entire life.
Yo, Beck.
What?
You gonna watch Starfleet Academy?
I'm back. Sorry.
Yes.
I think that comes out next month,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
It's fucking
So
on.
we're Falcons now, Dylan.
Okay, so you burned some Stork points and you polymorphed into Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Falcons might exist. How fast is
60 feet per movement. So
Oh.
120 feet per turn.
this roving affect
No, you
flies?
could have done a
Not.
giant eagle, which goes 80 feet per turn.
True. She doesn't know they
Yeah.
exist.
Yeah. And they were retconned to be Celestials last year, Beck.
I mean, this is still
Really?
normal 5e, so
I mean, them being Celestials makes sense. You know, that's some Lord of the Rings shit right there.
well, there is a giant swan in Beyond the Witchlight, which is also 80 feet.
I believe it. But okay, so you both turn into Falcons and start flying up in the direction of the false sun.
Yeah, we got to make sure that there's not like a battle going on up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Apollo's
two
being
angels
killed by
fighting in the cloud.
Yeah.
Probably as they're flying past Kresk towards the light, they would just see Apollo sitting on the roof, just kind of sitting cross-legged, facing the sun. If they could see that.
You know, what's a Falcon's?
Yeah.
Probably good.
Well, yeah, they can
it's
fucking
passive.
spot the tiniest bit of movement from way up in the sky and then dive bomb it.
So they have advantage on check one, so it'd be on sight one, so it'd be a 19 for the passive.
Yeah, and he's not. That's what you definitely notice him.
That's. I turn into a falcon and my eyes get worse. Oh no. I caw.
Screech.
Yeah, you both
Yeah, you
both
actually make
fly
the
over.
stereotypical eagle screech, because eagles don't make that sound. Falcons do.
Yeah. So they both land, and Apollo, you just see these two falcons land next to you. One caws, the other screeches.
Take it that's you too? Because I've never seen a falcon here before.
Yeah, the jet black one is obviously the half drow.
That's racist. It would be purple.
I am not above that stereotype.
It would be purple, I'll have you know.
Not actually.
Yeah, in older editions, they were black as night, you know, and then they decided to
they
do
were
the purple
pure-
thing later.
Yeah, they were pitch black.
Yeah, but this is 5e where they're purple.
Dude, are
The
you
latest
kidding
art
me?
for Triss, he's like lilac. And it's weird.
My God.
But yeah, I'll drop the polymorph on, at least for me, like, I cannot do that again for a while.
I should just take a evening's rest.
Did you just leave me as a bird?
Do you?
Well, you can
Do you
end your
want-
own polymorph as
Yeah.
an action. She's still concentrating
can
on
you?
it, though.
I can?
Yeah, you can.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, when you're
that sounds right.
polymorphed, I
Yeah.
believe you can end it as an action.
I thought because you like we polymorphed
Oh,
the
yeah, we
angel
do.
into
That's
a
right.
rabbit
Oh,
and
that's
dropped it from the
oh,
sky.
you're
Otherwise,
right.
he would have ended
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. She'll turn to some
You know, I was thinking of, like,
Wow.
shape change.
true. Yeah, she'll turn to Elena's bird. Do you want me to drop it?
I don't even know if I can understand you. I don't know how this
you
works.
can still understand, yes.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'll nod. I'll bob my head.
The spell is ended and you're mortal again. Or you're elf again.
Falcons are immortal, confirmed.
Birds aren't real. So
Is everything okay, Apollo? We thought maybe y'all were fighting. Oh wait, did
Oh, did you get the answers that you wanted?
did you ask the abbot?
Yes, I did. You might want to sit down. It's a bit of a long story.
Already noticing that he's not stuttering.
And his posture's different.
You look more confident.
Yes, I'll explain that. And he'll go over how he confronted Clarence. Clarence was like, oh, fuck. We gotta do this again. And then he tried to wipe my memory, and then I just made him. Then Donson made him stop, and eventually goes through like the whole story, and it's like, yeah. So I asked Lathander to let Donson forgive himself, and the rest of us have come together to be one.
More of
Yeah, the all the other personalities that Donson has been over the past few centuries here.
And that's not like confusing in your head?
Not really. It's strange. It's all one congruous sequence of events, but also with different perspectives on it. But we seem to merge together as one quite nicely because, well, we are one.
I mean, I don't know if this is insensitive, but like, did any of the ones other than Donson die like fighting Strahd?
Didn't usually Clarence stopped us before we got that far. I think there's one where he managed to get to Ravenloft and killed a few Beowulf before Clarence. Well, he's not Clarence. You wouldn't be calling him Clarence. Isham managed to stop him and bring him back.
Oh, Isham is Clarence or Clarence is Isham?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that Clarence? Does he just
Isham
appear
has been going by Clarence as like a hidden identity. I think it's best you to know because, well, you're going to be interacting with him. But like beyond like this small circle of people, should remain calling him Clarence.
Wait, but
Got
I'm
it.
like, huh? That's complicated.
He
Yeah,
likes,
even
he likes to be called Clarence to other people.
does he actually know anything about Drow? Or is it just a disguise thing that he has?
That is something you'd have to ask him. I do not know that.
So you'll just to be clear, you're good with him now?
Yes,
Like, as far
I
as the
don't approve
whole-
what he's done to the mongrel folk, but I also recognize that he probably had little choice, and also the Thander will judge him when we finally leave this place.
So Maya's gonna look between you guys and then saying this both in and out of character. This has just been the day of character arcs.
What did Canoth say about you, Samya?
It would seem the deal that was made by the deal between Lord Canoth and my mother was more or less to keep me safe. So my one job is to essentially not die again.
Ah, okay. Well, I feel more attuned to my angelic side now. I can do a bit more. Still not completely whole. I don't think that will happen until we leave Barovia, because it's still cut off from Lathander and a Manator.
Oh! I need to talk with Clarence, and she will zip back down to try and find him.
Okay.
Because I just remembered I need to ask about what's it called, Fey Branch.
All right. So you climb down off the roof onto the curtain wall of the abbey, and head inside. And I would say that he would be. Yeah. There. Just do this for simplicity's sake. I changed it for y'all, but I didn't change it for me. All right.
Oh dear.
Get wrecked.
So we'll just say,
Oh,
I'll just put you guys like out over here.
All right, I'm gonna still be in here so I can see.
Yeah. But I'll say Clarence is sitting down at the table to it would be to dinner with Periwinkle and Kai.
Can come back later. As she comes in literally glowing like an LED. It's like, oh, you guys are eating.
No. Come join us.
Okay.
And he'll get up and head over to the fire and grab a wooden bowl off the mantle and ladle some stew into it. Come over, place it down in front of you. Kai, be a peach and pass the bread, would you?
I suppose. And he passes the bread.
Yeah, we got Kai back in the party before fucking
Yo.
Neo died.
He'll take the. Oh, where'd Kai go?
He's
Oh,
up there.
no.
Oh god, I can't see fucking shit. Oh my god, this is giving me PTSD from fucking Beanbox.
Put the token down. Put the token down.
I did. I thought I did.
It's not there.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Cheers.
Jesus Christ. Thank you for
Oh, fucking
The
Shadow
multiple
Neo in
things.
the corner.
Always watching.
yeah. Neo's just been in the corner this whole time
Is
watching.
this his
you guys.
correct health?
No, you should be full.
Okay, I was about to say.
I think that was after the last combat you were in, but yeah, you've definitely had multiple long rests
Okay, I
since.
was
You've
about to
just
say
been
he's
chilling
very
out
bloodied.
here. But yeah, Clarence will give you some bread. He'll grab a bottle of wine and pour you a glass. So I was just telling the gentleman here that it seems like Apollo and I have resolved our issues, and he is no longer looking to kill me, which is fantastic. I think.
She visibly tries to process multiple bits of information. Oh, right. Yes. That is good. That is a relief.
Yes,
I wanted
particularly
to
like-
ask you. Oh,
Sorry, I particularly like to stay alive. Go ahead.
yeah. I don't know where else to try and find this information, but perhaps you would be the one to know. Does the family name Faybranch mean anything to you?
He would kind of like turn his head to the side and think for a moment. Kai, what is your background? Oh,
He's a
it is.
criminal,
It
isn't
is.
he?
It is a criminal. Kai, that name would sound familiar to you.
He'll kind of just open his eyes more wide, but still listening to the conversation.
And Clarence would just go, I think that they're a drow house, if I remember right. Which I should. I'm a drow, after all.
What do you know of them? One in particular. I don't remember the name I was given. It was my namesake, so I suppose it would be. I think it would be Samaya.
Maya Faybranch. Hmm. I'm not quite sure. Kai, you can make a history check if you want to.
Yes, I will. I was just about to ask that. Story.
You know, with your background, you have advantage.
Okay. Okay, that's better. That's better.
All right. So you think about it. You've heard that name before. And, you know, a lot of your criminal activities within Waterdeep, you weren't like, you know, like you stole. You know, you did a lot of like petty stuff. You know, like it wasn't like you were like some master fucking burglar, or, you know, it's not like you went around killing people or anything crazy like that. But
You skipped
you
out
know,
on tabs and
right. But, you know,
Yes.
living in Waterdeep, you hear a lot of things. And
Sure.
being part of the criminal underground to some capacity, you know, talking to fences, stuff like that. You would remember one night, you had went to go meet your fence at the Yawning Portal. And you remember that there was a big hubbub because there was talk of a bounty had been put out because some drow had started coming up from Undermountain, trying to attack the surface.
Right.
And that one of the drow priestesses had specifically been named, had a hefty sum on her head. And you had thought to yourself, you know, maybe if I had a crew, maybe if I was a little bit more skilled with my rapier, I might try and go for it. But you've heard enough stories and you've seen enough people come back from Undermountain fucked up. You're like, it's not worth the risk. Screw that. You don't remember a Samaya Faybranch. You remember a Soraya Faybranch. And that was the priestess who had the bounty on her name.
Oh boy. So this could. Ooh. Okay. He's gonna remain quiet for a little bit more. He wants more information.
But Clarence, I mean, I know of the house. The Samya Fey branch? No. They're one of the many drow houses from Minza Baranzan, and they fight each other all the time. If I, I'm going to give him a history check. Okay, not bad. If I remember right, they have some sort of tie to the head house in that dreadful city of theirs. I think that their matron might have married someone from another family, and then that child became the current matron of House Bonray. I don't know. I'm not all on the up and up with their political whatnots. I'm not particularly a fan of it. Anyone that worships Lolth is questionable at best. Oh, there is one other thing I remember.
Oh.
They're a bit of a magically inclined family. More so than typical drow.
When you say more magically inclined, do you mean sorcery or?
Yes, to a degree. As many places tend to have, or most places on the sword. Well, actually, you wouldn't know. So a lot of the big cities on the Sword Coast have schools of magic. Some of them not really so much schools, but I guess a place where you could gain some form of apprenticeship, like the Arcane Brotherhood, for example, in Luskin. But they have their own drow school, if you could even call it that, of magic. And the current matron had married the current archmage. So I imagine any of their offspring would be particularly skilled with the arcane.
I'm just sort of double checking something on your sheet. Okay. Out of character. This is making me think a little bit more critically about the blood that I gave to the drow. I don't know how else to ask this. What blood from this family would that bear some level of the magic as well, or?
Well, the source of my own magic is from my god, so I'm not as well informed, but I do believe that there are some forms of hemiocraft that would require more arcane charged blood, and if you're from that family that is more arcanely attuned, then perhaps it could be used for some sort of spell. You didn't go giving away your blood to anyone nefarious, did you?
Well, I did essentially dance with the devil to get information, so I'm right now just looking for answers. I'm just gonna take a quick glance up at like his initial reaction.
Oh, Samaya, this is why your father left you.
Saying,
This is why I said you were trouble.
yeah, saying that you danced with the devil and all that. He just looks at you concerned, and then he just kind of shakes his head like, "My God, man."
You do have to remember that the devil is a title used for a specific individual.
It's almost as if she actually went to meet with the devil and is currently playing a really messed up game of spy that she is not aware of how to play. I want
Well,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I like in and out of character, I do want to sort of like explain what it was that she was told prior to when she gave her blood. That said, I don't remember exactly what was said either.
You know,
She just knew it
neither
had
do I.
something to do with magic. Like she knew it had something to do with like magic tied to her blood. So she would essentially uh say that, but like she wasn't given any more context. And when she tried, it was essentially like you're a drought and you're a sorceress. So
Mm.
she also looks like clearly disappointed about the Lolth bit because she was hoping there was a little bit more to it than just yeah, Lolth cult.
Both bad.
Yeah.
I mean, one second. Um, I mean, yeah, I mean, like, not a lot, unless you're a drow or you study them for whatever reason. Knowledge of them, uh, of like their society and all that stuff, it's kind of hard to come across or be able to know, I guess, on that level because, like, they enslave and kill people sometimes for fun. So, like, Clarence not having a lot of information is just kind of, I mean, you now know because of what Apollo told you that he is, in fact, probably not a drow.
Yeah.
But before that, had you just straight up assumed, oh, he should know stuff because he's a drow, would have been a fairer assumption. But I would say with him having not as much knowledge on it, yeah.
Yeah, then in that case, she'll keep that part to herself and just sort of ponder and digest the information that she was given.
Did you,
I'm doing it right now.
all right. Okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Tom, meet me in secrets. Hush.
All right.
Oh, here.
Secret.
Stuff is unlocked.
Like, do we still call you Apollo, or what's the deal now? That you have like a bunch of
I'm just
memories?
Apollo now. Yeah.
Okay.
We've kind of come together and decided to go by Apollo, since that's the current iteration of us, and yeah.
We are Apollo.
Well, I'll very much say I, but like at the same time, I do have to acknowledge that there are other parts of me as well. But we're all in one kind of mindset.
So I think it ended up being a good thing you went and confronted him.
It
We
almost
do have
wasn't,
to.
but yeah, it ended up working out.
We might still need to get his permission to do the thing, because we probably need that book, or we probably need that information. But we do have the material now.
The book? What?
What information? I was reading something. I was reading through my inventory while trying to talk, and I've read the wrong. I said what I read instead of what I was trying to say.
What information do we need from him?
No, not from him. So we need the information from Baba Lasagna.
Oh yeah, we can't kill him, so we're gonna have to do something else about that.
Like even if it was like a bring him back thing.
Yes, he is a celestial, and killing extraplanar entities in Barovia seems to be weird.
Remember, she gave us an option.
I mean, at least the Holophant is having a good time, as weird as it is. But yeah, the followers of Leviatar is not Leviatar. Fuck. Leviatar is a different god of pain.
I mean, that's also correct.
That's also a god of pain. That is not the correct god of pain.
Leviatar.
much more sadistic kind.
Yeah.
Rocks fell, everyone dies.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. They're both
You
black.
look up in the sky. One of the Netherese flying cities has appeared. It's falling. Congratulations.
A drink
Uh-oh.
time.
Another city appears in the sky. Barovia is now
Ill
falling.
matter.
Oh,
That's it. Yeah.
I like the idea that it's Leviatar better.
Why would a Hollyfan follow Leviatar?
why not?
Follow him.
Because their like alignments are opposed to each other.
Yeah, this one's gone a little rogue.
Yeah, it adds a little bit of spice to it.
Yes.
He's a fiend Hollyfan.
Yeah, then it would just be called a
If Angel
Phoenix.
can fall, why not Hollyfan?
Well, Hollyfans are angels.
Yeah, but the holly is like
They're
holy,
celestials.
right?
I don't think they're angels.
That's weird. But when Dumbo goes on his villain arc,
Dude, evil Dumbo would be wild.
No, Dumbo on his villain arc would be a follower of Malar.
Oh God. But Samaya, So you process this information. However long, you decide to think on it. But I'll just say that you guys eat, and Apollo and Elena, would the two of you eventually be coming down, or are you hanging out on the roof for a little while longer?
I'd come down for dinner.
Yeah, after the fake sunset goes away, I'd go down.
Okay. So say you come in. Clarence would serve the two of you. You all sit down for a meal. Some idle chit chat is had, a little small talk here and there, and eventually dinner would end, and people would just start to go do whatever they were going to do. I'd say Periwinkle and Clarence would. I've got some late night research to do, and Periwinkle here has some sort of training regiment that he wants to start doing tomorrow morning, so he's going to be up real early, so we're going to go hit the hay. Or, well, retire, I guess. And they will both head off upstairs.
What was the exact wording of Babala Saga's thing?
Oh, I put them on the map layer.
I'm assuming this is the front door, right?
That is
No, that's a window.
That is a window. Okay. This is
The
the front door.
can jump out
Yes.
of the window.
It's a door, and it's
Okay.
not the front door. It's the only door to
Well,
this
it's
room.
the front
It is
door
the front door to this
building.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This portion of the building, yeah, because it's those are just curtain walls once you step outside.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would
it's
still
the-
call this the front door.
That's the front door to the compound, but this is the front door to the building.
Okay.
Compound.
Well, it's good to see you all again.
We weren't here too long ago. We saw you multiple times.
It does feel like the
No,
last
this-
2 days have been a very long time, though.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. I have some items that I have to go give Clarence. I have them outside. So I will be right back, gentlemen. He's going to start walking.
He's been here the entire
Actually,
time.
Samaya-
He hasn't given the item. Those items.
Yeah, I know. I was hungry. Okay. I'm going to let myself get hungry.
You've been here for
Sit
multiple
down and
days.
eat. I know. I know. Samaya, do you have a free hand by chance?
Sure.
Okay, I just
She'll
need help getting some real quick. That's all right.
She'll get up and just sort of insight really quick, like, this is a really odd request.
That almost sounded like a Faye question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fake
Free
question?
I also
hand.
DM'd you something, Dylan. Can I roll that?
Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
I will say Kai just seems to be being himself. He's always been a very aloof and slightly suspicious person. He does have a criminal past. So maybe it's
because
just
he couldn't read the laws, though.
he couldn't read the laws. Yeah, that's true. So a lot of his crimes were really not his fault when you think about it.
Agreed.
I mean, when he continued to do them after he was told that they were wrong, could it be argued that he was at fault? Who knows?
Who's
He
really the
was
judge?
literate, and he was given a copy of the laws.
Who's really there to
Yeah,
judge?
but they were written in. He can only read common. They were written
The magistrate.
in
Thank you.
Shindathan. It's a whole
See.
thing.
But
Thank you.
yeah, he just seems to be acting like himself in terms of that insight.
Once they're they start passing through the door, Paul's like, well, if they're gonna be moving stuff, I might as well help them. I'm pretty strong thanks to this belt.
Apollo, there is something else I was supposed to tell you, though.
Oh, yep.
Or not supposed to tell you. Something else we found out. We were told that by Lord Canoth that we should be really careful because he warned us that it seemed like what was the exact words? He said that the spy master can like look like other people, and we should be careful. He said he's real tricky.
Oh, and if she's tricky, you wouldn't think that she might have a way to bypass certain hollowness.
What? No, I'm just saying we need to keep an eye out
Okay.
for anyone suspicious.
I'll go help Samaya and Kai because it sounds like they got to move some stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna eat some more of the soup.
All right, so
Who closed the fucking door? What?
so Samaya, you like walk outside. Kai hangs back for a second, and then he walks ahead of you. And Apollo, you get to the door.
Here.
The door is locked.
So what time?
You start hearing the handle rattle, Elena. Like, what the?
I have a good passive. I noticed him like struggling with the door.
Did it jam? What the?
I'm going to run over.
Hold on one second, because they kind of walked out first. So, Kai, you and Samaya, you walk over.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
what
it's
time?
just right over here, Samaya.
It's a trap.
Yeah, like out of character and in character, every bone in my lower back gets tightened. Like, no, leave.
No, we
Come on,
trust
guys.
Kai.
I wouldn't bring Tom
No,
back
but I mean,
just
Kai-
to kill you.
Kai walked out,
I
was
know.
in front of her. The door slammed. The door closed behind her.
Yeah, why would I walk out first if I was going to do something to her, guys?
No, I'm saying she would know she didn't close the door.
Yeah, like you hanging back and then suddenly in front, and then it's just up over this side, nothing in
I
sight.
have no idea what you're talking about.
But yeah, Samaya will stay like a short distance, like just out of melee, and like
He has a reach of 20 feet.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool.
Are you kidding me?
Alright, so he goes to
weapon?
pick something up off the ground, and he hands it to you, Samaya.
What do you pick up from the ground, and what are you handing me?
Wait, did Kai ever know that we're calling her Samaya now? Yes, he did, because he's been around us. Yes, that's right.
There is
Yeah.
something else I DM'd.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright. I'm assuming this is just a little bench right here.
Those are. I think those are troughs. No, those
Are those troughs?
Yeah, they're troughs.
Okay. So I just hold like some things in my hands to make it feel heavy, and then I hand it to Samaya.
What do you hand me?
Okay. So he picks something up off the ground. He holds his hand out. Yes, Bean.
Yeah.
Do you accept?
I look at it first.
My hand's closed.
This feels very
Yeah,
much.
It's a closed hand.
This feels very much like. Here, hold out your hand, and drops a frog or a cockroach in it. That is exactly
I
what
don't
it
want to
feels
touch
like.
something slimy.
I mean-
There's-
Sorry, go
yeah. Kai, what is this?
Oh, it's just some things I had to pick up for Clarence.
Show me.
Is your hand open?
No.
When we get a turn, Dylan, I am doing something.
Okay. He opens his hand. So yeah, he has it to where it's laying on his hand. Do you look down at it?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Now, Dylan, how would I go about what I talked to you about?
Okay. So you look at his hand, and you realize that it just seems to be a handful of dirt. And then he just throws it in your face. And
His hand.
before you even realize that it's happening, he's immediately on you. Kai, I need you to make me, was it a strength athletics check? And then Samaya, it's your choice of athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Okay, then.
It's Anthrax.
It's Anthrax. Yeah, it's Anthrax.
The Strahd favorite.
Yeah, he just kind of like tried to pocket sand you. Okay, it was to GM. He rolled a 21 on his athletics. So it is.
Oh no. Okay. I just need to quickly check something dumb.
We
Oh.
probably hear Samaya go, "Ah, my eyes!" and then is
I
tackled.
mean, he could have cast if he put silence in front of the door or something.
That'd be devious.
We wouldn't.
Yes.
That would be devious.
No, he didn't. He didn't cast silence. Sorry, I was saying yes to something that I should have written yes to. But
Okay. I am going to extend. I'm going to use this for
well, it's not a save. It's just a
It says check. It says
Oh,
Yeah.
it does say check.
Ability
Okay.
check.
Yeah, it says check.
Dex check.
You can do it on a save as well, but the first part says check.
Oh God!
Okay. So.
But it's fine because even if he grapples me, I have that. Oh, I know. Do I? Yes, I do. So even if he grapples me, I can teleport like 30 feet away just fine.
Okay. So he throws pocket sand. He's on you. He's grabbed you. He has like one arm kind of like pinning your arms to your sides, and the other arm is out in front. He's like standing behind you. He has a dagger to your throat. Tom.
Kai ate this straw? What the fuck?
Well, let's not use this spot so that, they come right out. I'm going to Dimension Door.
He has
She
he gets
is
this
not
many.
willing.
Not only that, like
Also,
I
yeah,
am
that takes a willing target.
stepping out.
Well, so what I was going to say is that they walked out like a couple seconds before you, right? Because you guys had like your quick little talk. So if the first turn is this happening and him grappling you,
Sure.
then okay, hold on, sorry.
Like, I'm not trying to. But I'm sitting here. I'm not trying to nitpick, but I think that's what would happen.
What's that?
Okay,
Oh, I know because
all
our
right.
turns aren't. Yeah, our turns aren't at the same time.
I'm not going to argue it. I just
no,
wanted to bring
you're
that
right.
up.
Well, it's just because they're not aware. Okay, so the sprite, Elena's sprite, was following Samaya.
It has
So,
been for days.
It has been for days. Yeah, you've had surveillance on you because you know why.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've betrayed the party once. So yeah, Elena was keeping an eye on you. So the sprite would have followed them out. So I'll say it happens like this. You guys are talking, and while you were talking, they both walked over here. They started talking, and then he goes sha with the pocket sand because that all happens real quick in quick succession. Grabs Samaya, has the dagger to her throat. The sprite would say something to you, which would probably be at about the time that Apollo's like, oh, well, I'm just going to go outside and go help them anyway. And then you would both, you getting that message and being like, hey, something's up, proceed over to the door, and the door is in fact locked. But in this moment, because Kai, your sort of action here was to grapple Samaya, put the dagger to her throat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to dimension door. But Samaya, because this is sort of like a loose initiative, and I'm trying to have this all make sense.
Yeah.
You would be able to do something in response to this.
Well, I used my meta magic thing to gain advantage on a check that I failed. So as a bonus action, I'm using my astral shard to step 30 feet away.
Okay.
Does it have to be a spot you can see, or can it be like?
Most of them are a
check.
spot you can see. I think
I believe astral shard is also a place that you can see within 30 feet.
To an unoccupied space within 30 feet. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have her, and then she bamps 30 feet away.
Let me just check to see, am I running back towards where the others are, or what am I doing?
Okay.
What's this?
That
Mongrel or?
that's a mongrel folk tied to a post.
Yeah, I'm not going there. I am
what
bamfing.
spell are you casting to activate your shard?
Oh, right. Oh, you're right.
That was the question I was just about to ask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
That is
the
not how-
ability does not trigger it. You have to cast something with
Yeah.
meta magic.
You know what? We're gonna shocking grasp.
Quick and shocking grasp, and then
Fucking get
counter
dazed.
spell.
Really?
Yeah, he does have a reaction. Yeah, I mean,
True.
okay. So,
But does it still allow me to do my thing?
No, because you have to use the
yeah,
spell you
have
cast.
to-
You didn't cast the spell.
Yeah, the spell doesn't get cast because
You interrupt the
okay.
casting of the.
All right, so
Then she's
You're-
just screaming bloody murder.
yeah, so I'm just gonna put you right here for now. So yeah, you go to quicken a shocking grasp. Kai, you watch as like the electricity begins to arc on one of her hands.
I don't
Immediately
have-
counter spell. What?
I don't have quickened. I have either extend, twin, empower, or subtle.
Oh,
So it'd be
Oh, wait.
subtle.
Oh, you could have subtle spell, so he can't counterspell that.
So I'm subtle spelling. I am subtle spelling.
So it's like she's going to try and push you away, and then you get electrocuted.
okay.
Well,
So
it
then,
lands.
Yeah.
all right. So 24. So roll damage.
And now he doesn't have a reaction. And you teleport
Alright.
30 feet away.
Well, no, if that's the case, then I would have known she cast it in the first place.
Well, no, shocking grasp causes you to lose your reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
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 So you didn't use your spell slot on counter spell.
Yes, you
So
still
I
have
still
that.
have my reaction, which is fine. Yeah, that's cool.
So, yeah,
So-
she manages to grab one of your arms, the one that's like pinning her arms to her sides, and as she bamps 30 feet away.
Not even like his hand that's holding the dagger to her throat. She turns slightly and looks down and bites his hand.
Oh, okay. So she electrocutes you with her teeth.
I see. I see.
And
Unfortunate.
I'm running
Shocking.
straight to the door.
Shocking bite. All right, so
You're trying to use the
you
door?
run for the door. Yeah, and you try to use the door. The door is locked.
Oh, you hear it jiggling on the other side. Like, what?
Yeah, you
like
do.
Apollo being like, what the hell is wrong with this door?
Um,
I'm going to this door. Is this locked?
It is locked.
That door over there is open. And
That's
it's
a
just
closet.
it's a containment room for a mongrel.
Close it again. You know what? I'm just gonna be here.
Okay. So yeah, you do that. You watch her, Kai. She's just like zipping around.
And she's just screaming for help.
Yeah, and you guys hear Samaya screaming outside. Apollo, Elena, what are you guys doing?
I can't teleport.
I'm grabbing Apollo and telling him, let me do this. Let me take you out there.
Okay.
And I am going to have my sprite tell me exactly where Kai is. And dimension door to there. That was GM.
Okay. All right. So the sprite tells you where he is.
Like
and
we're standing like below him and next to him.
below him, and okay, got you.
So we'd be like here and
In there.
like where I would teleport.
I'd be here.
You would have to be there because it has to be within 5 feet.
Yeah. And then I'll sidestep to flank him.
And then I'll use my bonus action to sidestep to here, and then my movement to sidestep to here, bonus action, face step to here, and I need a save against fear from the Kai or the creature formerly known as Kai.
What's the
Because
save?
it is a sorry, it's been a while since I had the winter one. It is a wisdom save.
Okay. Ooh. Goodness gracious. Okay.
DC is 20.
I'll
Okay.
use my action to grow 2 spectral wings as I use my radiant soul, become the 2/3 seraphim once again.
Okay. So unfortunately, Kai, that's a fail. You are
Mhm.
currently afeared of Elena.
I'm very, very scary.
Yeah, this normally happy elf is drunk and pissed.
Yeah. She looks
Oh.
like your worst nightmare, like one of the many girls that you ran away from. The
At this point,
bars.
is one bottle really enough to get Elena drunk?
No, but I mean, I imagine you're holding it like the photo, so
Yeah. But that's my movement action, bonus action. So I have nothing
That's my
else.
action. To use my radiant soul. Bonus action. Where is it? It's a embodiment of the law. There it is. Enchantment. I am going to cast Hold Person on Kai
okay.
as a bonus action.
Another
So
wisdom.
Kai, yeah, wisdom save.
This will not work if he is not humanoid.
Or
like,
immune to paralyzed.
Or immune to paralyze, yep.
Well,
But I'm
unfortunately,
expecting him to be a humanoid.
that is a fail. And Kai, you are help.
I see. How the tables. I'm sorry. How the turns have tabled.
Table.
How the turntables.
But yeah, you guys notice that Apollo is glowing celestial like normal, but it still seems to be Apollo. No longer Donson in control. Alright, Kai. You what are you doing?
You are able to talk.
He remains quiet.
At the end of your turn, you get a wisdom save.
You
Not
do,
against
yeah.
mine.
Not yet. Not against.
Yeah. You're still afraid of Elena, but
I can't get away. All right, I will do a wisdom save.
18 or better to break out of mine.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Clarence has no idea what's happening.
yeah.
He
I mean,
just
like,
hears screams
while
for help, and it's like, it's that again.
Like we wouldn't have known about the her screaming. Because of the
you
screaming.
wouldn't have heard her screaming until she was like right outside the door and made the connection based off of what the sprite told you. But honestly, if you guys hadn't gotten up to go check the door, or the sprite told you about what was going on, yeah, the
I would be
mongrel folk screams would have drowned shit out.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really good thing I've had that sprite following her.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for spying.
Yeah, thank you for not trusting me.
Yeah.
See, being not trustworthy saved your life.
So Kai just kind of remains standing there, paralyzed. Doesn't say anything to you.
Well, if he doesn't say anything, I'm just gonna give him a whack. As an
You're just gonna
incentive. Oh, that's a crit.
Oh my god.
And I got buffed. This is gonna hurt.
Ooh, holy shit! What the fuck?
What do you mean that's a bad roll? How is that a bad roll? That's really good.
Well, a bad roll. Red just means that one of them was a minimum roll.
Eyes critical.
Guy's critical.
Yeah, man, holy shit.
You better talk.
It's not my turn
I
yet.
want to,
It's not my turn.
I want to try to make sure he's not like being controlled or something, but the only way I can do that would get rid of what you're doing to him too.
Do it. Do it.
Nope, I did not mean to click the chat bubble.
Okay, so you're not charming person?
I am not. Actually, you know what? I'll charm person on Kai. We're fighting him, so he has advantage.
Okay.
It is a wisdom save. Famously good at these.
Yes, very, very good at these. Oh my god.
DC is
Damn.
20.
Yeah, roll a 19.
Alright, guy, you are charmed.
Oh, amazing.
Kai, why would you do this to your friend? You should really tell us what's going on.
Advantage persuasion.
If Dylan lets me roll on this turn.
Yeah, why not?
Advantage persuasion.
That's
First good charisma roll from Bean ever.
And it's on my wisdom based character.
I mean, you're charmed right now. I mean, Aleda's already a friend. She's being real friendly, real persuasive.
She's also terrifying.
And I'm not
Yeah.
the one that hit you. But I'm no
That is
longer
true.
terrifying after the end of my turn.
About 5 seconds of absolute terror. Then, oh my god, this person is great.
Oh, she's still scary.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, she's not.
The face step thing only lasts until the end of my next turn.
Oh, okay.
That Kai is just absolutely bleeding from his mouth, just on the brink of death, with a smile on his face, knowing that he has a friend next to him.
You're not gonna tell her why.
No, he can't speak because he's paralyzed from the spell.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I really can't
I-
speak.
So
I
please,
nod to
please answer
Apollo.
this question.
I nod to Apollo, trying to get him to drop the spell.
All right, but if he tries anything, I'm gonna whack him again, non-lethally, of course. I
He
drop.
gets the ball.
I
dick.
drop hold person.
No, he
Which is
falls to
free.
the ground.
But now you can answer your very good friend.
I was just going to question her. She had information that I needed from my past. I was listening to it at dinner, and it became very important that I knew exactly who she was and where she came from.
Smile looks at the others and back at him.
was-
don't know where I'm from.
She was.
That's why I asked
born
him
here.
Wait, charm person doesn't get a save on their turn.
Nope. If you fail it, you're charmed for an hour.
Amazing.
She was born here. How would she have anything to do with your past?
Well, I'm assuming that this person that she keeps bringing up has quite a shocking resemblance to her, and she knew her personally.
My
She
name's
was, yes. Can I go into the details, Dylan? Like, I probably have to since I'm charmed, right?
Okay. So, kind of, yeah. But here's what happens. Give me 1 second.
Ooh.
One second.
Apollo, can you fix that head wound before he bleeds out?
Yeah, fine. I'll use healing hands to give him 14 hit points. Just 14. No more, no less.
Which is the max you can do with healing hands.
Right now, yes. At another level would be 15.
Sorry, I am back.
Sorry, I had to answer. a lot of DMs today. A lot of DMs today that I have to answer you guys with. Yes, do that. Do that. Do exactly that.
Okay.
What am I missing?
Some time ago, I was informed about a certain bounty that paid 1,000 platinum just for this person's head. And the resemblance is quite striking. And her name was Josh Groban.
What kind of name
You
is
guys
that?
understand now, right? What do you mean?
What kind of name is Josh Groban?
That's not what I said. I said Josh Groban. Do you guys not understand me? I'm telling you the truth here.
You're saying Josh. We're hearing Josh Groban. If that's not what you're saying.
I'm saying Josh Groban. Don't you understand what I'm saying?
Apparently
Maybe if you
not
want-
if you're thinking you're saying something else.
Oh, hello,
Wait,
hello.
wait.
Could you spell that?
JOSHGROBAN.
No, that doesn't work.
No, you're still spelling Josh Groban.
That's not what I spelled.
Kai, believe me, you are saying and spelling Josh Groban.
Can I make an insight check? Okay.
Completely honest.
I believe
I
them.
mean, Elena's your good friend. She's pretty persuasive right now.
And she
You
never
have re-
lies.
She's also never lied to you. You think that she's genuinely hearing you say something other than what you know the name to be. For whatever reason, these two are hearing you say Josh Groban instead of the name you know it to be. The
But-
name that you've said that it is.
Samaya, what do you hear him saying?
I'm hearing him say the Josh Groban thing, but I think I know why.
Is it
Remember when I
enchantment?
asked? It might not even just be the enchantment. You know, Elena, you remember when I asked if the deal had anything to do with my mother's name?
Mhm.
What if this is
Yeah.
part of it?
Oh, so your mother's name is now Josh Groban to us.
Maybe.
I'm going to cast Remove Curse on Kai.
Okay.
See if that helps. It's at 4th level because I don't have any 3rd levels left. Just in case that matters.
I'll say, because I like this as an idea for flavor. You reach out and you cast your spell and you sort of like push forward the divine radiance of Lathander. A Manator.
It would be both.
Yep.
Atar the Merciless.
And as God damn it. And as you do, you almost kind of, with your clerical know-how, being a healer, you don't feel as though he is under the affliction of a curse. You don't feel as if there's anything to be removed. But for the briefest moment when you do this, you would see on his neck, on the right-hand side, the same symbol as Elena's hand tattoo. The 2 leaves.
You've been marked by Canoth.
What?
He has on his neck right there. He has the same mark as your tattoo, Elena.
It slowly starts to fade.
Would it be like just the outline version, or would it be colored?
It would be colored. Yeah, it would be colored in.
Oh. Oh. So
Now I'm even more confused.
I don't trust your lord, Elena.
Kai, if you just need to ask questions, why all the secrecy and the grabbing and the
Dagger
knife to the throat?
I see the blood dripping from her neck.
She
I did throw
was it
that.
herself not knowing that it was bleeding.
It probably it's like just a surface wound, like a paper cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. I needed to know if she could be trusted or not. May I do my thing, Dylan?
We've gone through
Yeah.
a whole
Mhm.
era of getting her trust, of her earning her trust back, and
I mean, she hadn't fully got that back. That's why she was being followed. So that's how I
You
No,
would
I didn't
watch
know.
as Kai would transform, and you would see standing before you what looks to be a much older version of Samaya. Slight subtle differences here and there. Also wearing Kai's clothing.
Did he cast a spell?
alter self on
I did.
yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, he did what was it, Disguise Self?
Yeah.
Disguise self can change clothing.
Yeah.
Oh, then it would be
Alter self would change change your physical
Whatever I
features.
saw.
But,
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
disguise,
I can remember.
it would be like
disguise is
drow.
only illusion.
It would be Drowcraft, like leather armor.
Oh, okay.
Basically, the same armor that Samaya would have seen on the undead drow in Moldavan's Keep.
Holy.
Do you recognize this face at all?
Do
I
I
know
recognize
voice.
the face with all
No,
my
no,
lives of
no, no, no.
experience?
Oh, yes, that's true.
Because I've been here a lot longer than I originally thought I was.
Mm.
You know what? Yeah, but I'll say though, because the reunification of the personalities is a more recent development, you're still gonna have to make a history check.
Yeah,
It's not gonna
that's
just
fair.
immediately come
That
to
is
you.
very fair. I'll cast guidance on myself if I can.
Yeah, sure. I say at this point we're kind of out of a turn order here because it doesn't look like anyone's trying to fight anyone anymore. So
History.
I wasn't gonna fight her anyways, you know.
18 was not supposed to be an
Well-
advantage, but I'll take the 18.
it wasn't so much that you were going to try and fight her. It was just
I
that
know.
whatever you were going to do, and then I had to give her an equal opportunity to do something.
Oh, I know.
Yes, with an 18, yeah, you would remember about it would be the life before Apollo, which whoever you would deign that to be name wise.
Say
I don't know,
Helios,
Helios?
because that's the one.
Yeah,
before Apollo.
Okay. So we'll say you remember from when you were Helios, there news had arrived to Kresk that a new group of outsiders had shown up, quite different from previous ones, and that they were not like others that had been trapped by the devil before, in the sense that they were just simply trying to do the best that they could to leave. No, these ones seemed like they wanted to stay, like they were attempting to set up some sort of operation and carving a bloody swath to whatever their goal was here. But then there was some sort of falling out amongst them. And you would remember one of them that looked like Samaya here. This one that Kai is currently looking like. Started showing up occasionally around town, hanging around Samaya's father.
A female drow or a male drow?
Female drow.
Female drow, okay.
No. And with an 18, I'll say you would remember her name. She was introduced to you.
Are you going to DM it to me and require that I say Josh Groban?
Yes.
No,
Yep.
he's just gonna DM you. He's just gonna DM you, Josh Groban.
All right, so that's her name. But I can't verbally say that in character.
No, you cannot.
Samaya, this would be what I presume to be your mother. She came to town when I was Helios and hung around your father a lot. This would be Josh Groban.
She turns to Apollo, somewhere between thankful and unimpressed with the name.
What did I say Josh Groban when I said Josh Groban?
Yeah.
See, now you're saying it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
you-
might
you
have
said-
something
you
to do
said
with
Josh
the taking
Groban.
of the name.
Would I know if that's like a thing when a name gets taken? Like, does that
You
seem
would
plausible?
know. You would know that it varies. It varies
Yeah.
on the power of the Archfey and how much of a streak they have for being mischievous. Canoth was usually more of a serious one, but I mean, he's still a Fey, so maybe he thought this would be funny. But you know that in some instances, people just forget it outright. So anyone that knew the person is no longer capable of saying their name or remembering what it is. But there are other instances where the people know the name, but they're incapable of saying it, and it is either just nothing is said when they go to say it, or something else is said entirely. You remember very vaguely, I'll say, that there was once a person that you remember from your younger days that every time people tried to utter their name, that they would just squawk.
Can I
Yeah,
try to
that-
write it as like write different letters in the ground, like spread apart, like out of order of what it would be?
Somehow you end up writing letters apart, Josh Groban.
Well, that doesn't make sense. There's less letters in the actual name,
And you swore that you were writing the proper name, but then once you like finish the last letter and look at your handiwork and be like, "Ha, I figured it out," it just says Josh Groban in the dirt.
an anagram, a fucked up anagram of Josh Groban. Well, unfortunately, Josh Groban is now called Josh Groban.
Quick, check Apollo's neck.
Yeah, check. Hold on. Let me cast Remove Curse on myself, and then check my neck, the same spot that I pointed out for Kai.
Okay.
All right, you gather around him. He casts Remove Curse on himself, and you two would see the mark on his neck in the same location.
So this spark is probably like an even more filled in version of mine.
Yeah.
Eden.
Okay.
I would say that like both of them, their mark is like exactly as you remember his mark to be, like proper heraldry,
Okay.
as in like it would be on the banners and stuff in the city, or like on the
Okay.
armor of his knights and stuff.
Yeah, you'll have the mark too now.
I imagine it's temporary because I tried saying the name, unless like there's some bloody clause in the contract that your mother made with Canoth that anyone who tries to say her name gets branded by him, which I will be very upset if is the case.
No, you'd have to know about something like that for it to happen, or at least know that it's possible.
Oh, so ignorance is a valid
Hopefully.
defense against
No.
the Fae?
No, I mean not ignorance. That's why I said it's possible. Like there has to be some chance. That's why they can't just like take your name. You know, they got to like ask you for it, or you got to offer it. So it's kind of like that. There has to be some level of unwilling willingness.
Unwilling willingness.
They are messed up.
Anyway, so, but like the stuff he said where he thought that it might be Samaya's mom, that part did get said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I-
So like
We can
Kai-
refer to the individual, we just can't say her name.
Yep.
Kai, do you, since you know the name, did you hear Anigos or not Anigos? Apollo say
No,
Josh
he heard
Groban
me
or
hear say Josh Groban. Because he said, now
Okay.
you're saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
he said Josh Groban.
Can't even tell the.
Wait, but did he?
Different
Do you mean he said Josh Groban, or do you mean he said Josh Groban?
I mean, he said Josh Groban.
Let's not start doing this, because that will just be an endless loop of, oh my god.
Yeah, Samaya in this moment is the audience going, guys, stop.
Yeah, back to the important part. Why not just like talk to her? Why the knife in the pocket
I
dirt?
mean, like he said, I haven't exactly been trustworthy in the past.
Yeah, but now he's seeming very not trustworthy.
He's
I
a
just
criminal.
needed to know about Josh Groban.
I think for like probably for our own safety, it'd be best if we just refer to her in the third person and not by her proper noun.
I have him worried now because I said that it's if he knows about the possibility.
I mean, it's the fucking Fae. You never know. I have two characters who are very distrustful of the Fae in the same campaign.
Well,
Yeah, one's an undead and one's a
Celestial.
celestial.
I really don't. I don't know much about my mother. Actually, I don't think I know anything about my mother.
She disappeared, I believe. When did her mother disappear?
Shortly before she was born.
Wait, what?
What?
Not long after she was born.
Are you referring to Josh Groban?
Her
No, yeah,
mother
yeah, yeah.
disappeared shortly
No,
before
no,
she
no,
was
no,
born.
no. I said that wrong. I said that wrong. That's me.
My parents attended.
Shortly after she was born. Yeah.
What is an immaculate birth without the mother?
I mean, it's just stupid Schwartz's backstory. Come on.
When you're a reverse
Sorry.
Jesus, let's go.
I have.
I had a
Go ahead.
I had a brain fart with that. Sorry.
Yeah,
So shortly after she was born.
Her mother disappeared shortly after she was born. She'd have no memory of it.
The one memory I do have, I'm pretty sure isn't even real.
Those are sometimes the best memories we can have of some things.
Samaya, does Kai currently look like the person you saw in your dream, though?
The person I saw in my dream didn't have a face. It's all blurry.
But the
I mean,
armor
looking at
would be about right.
Yeah, like, do the clothes match?
The clothes would match. And I would say that the general body shape would match.
the clothes match what I saw in the Master Spy's Bastion, I think. But the face, it looks like my face, just on a different
Older,
person.
yes. Older, and it doesn't. I mean, you're a half elf. You have some human features to you that I can see. That this individual does not have.
Yeah, your ears are smaller, for one.
Oh, my ears are human ears.
Yeah, she doesn't have the pointed ears.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Dylan, can I do something crazy?
Very rare half elf trait.
Sure. I'm concerned, but sure.
Since Apollo clearly has more information about Josh
Are you
Groban
gonna turn
than
the
I
fucking
do.
dagger on me now?
No.
Because this will
No, I'm going to turn this
I-
sword on him.
His very good friend has
I
told him
was-
it's a bad idea to do that.
No. So in my eyes, between the two of them now, Apollo has the most information than Samaya does. That's how I'm looking at it.
That would be accurate, yeah.
So what I'm proposing, Apollo, is I modify my memory of why I originally was going after Josh Groban, so that maybe you could put the pieces together of how it got to that in the first place.
What?
This is
Let's modify memory. I think you...
I don't think you can do that with modify memory.
Well, I'll pause it.
You can. You can make it to where you think you did it within the last 24 hours.
It will. I'll clearly see through it as I won't believe it's my own memory because it will contradict everything. But,
Sure, but maybe it would help.
That's fine because you're not trying to trick me. You're trying to give me
Right,
information.
yeah.
But
That
this
might
is like asking someone who's been hit by a car within the past 20 minutes to go cross the street again and cross traffic. But
Okay,
My
wait,
phone over there. Did you fix it?
Modified memory doesn't necessarily affect analogical. Cast set of 6th level or higher. An event that took place up to 7 days ago. 30 days ago, 7th, 1 year ago. So this was over a year ago, so you would
Yeah.
have to do it at 9th level.
9th level. Okay.
No, because it's
And-
modifying an event, so he could make it.
Yeah, I wasn't
should be able to
really
do,
doing
like-
anything when I was chilling up on the roof. Make it so, just like 2 hours ago when I was just sitting on the roof, that for a split moment I did exactly what you did
In a
at that
tavern.
time.
That is a tavern he's never seen before.
Yes, this will make
Okay.
this will be very confusing for me, but it will cause the least amount of damage. Hopefully.
Oh,
The mind does
That's
okay.
okay with you, Dylan.
Maybe you think you got teleported away for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean it's a little unorthodox, but okay.
And if
So-
it causes great anguish, I will cast Remove Curse on myself.
All right. So you cast the spell.
Willingly fail.
He willingly fails. And then while he is like
Actually,
under
hold on,
the
let me
effect,
try because I'm kind of traumatized by modifying memory. Yeah, I willingly fail.
okay. You describe to him, because as part of casting the spell on him, you described the exact memory that you just recalled in as much detail as possible. To which Apollo, you would see. Wow.
Wow.
Would you have ever been to the Yawning Portal before you came? Well, no. Well,
Oh,
the Yawning
God.
Portal's
How
been
long
around
he's
for a
been here?
while.
I probably have not been to
Okay.
like if I've
He
been to
would've-
Waterdeep, it was a small town. It was not the
But-
city it currently is.
With if how long he's been here is roughly how long I think he would have seen Hallister's tower the last time he was there instead of the well.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, all right. So you would, it would almost look like, like a fucking drawing. Like it would be like a white
Kids cartoon or
space.
something?
What the fuck is your
And-
memory in crayon? What the shit?
It would be like a white space, and then like a crayon drawing of like a table. What you think might be a halfling that he is describing as Benji. Who is his fence / criminal contact. And
You're here to just make a score.
but the only thing that's like not crayon that you're very clearly remembering is you would see the woman, Josh Groban, as a wanted poster, like drawn black and white with like a bounty of 1,000 platinum pieces, and that it would say that she is of House Fey branch, and that she is a drow priestess
Of
wanted
Lolth?
for drow priestess. I mean, it's a fair assumption. And that essentially like the bounty was for multiple people killed by like her and her group.
Maybe not
Within Undermountain.
necessarily her killing them, just her group did it, but it's hard to say. Especially with Drow.
Yeah. But yeah, and it would, like that they were, we'll say, on the 7th floor of Undermountain. But yeah, so like that would be placed within your head.
All right. And why would I need information about this? Or rather, why would Kai be desperate for information on this?
Because that's payday.
Because that's part of why I'm getting the memory.
Yeah, it's a payday. That's big money.
Okay, just greedy. Okay. I thought it was going to be like more serious motivations, but okay.
Hmm.
Oh, I remember when I was up on the roof. No, that's not right. I didn't do that. But I did, but I didn't. Yes. Also, your memory is in crayon?
Well, it's hard to come by pencils nowadays, I think. So, you kind of get what you can get.
Okay. I saw her wanted poster for 1,000 platinum. She is wanted for the death of many a people on the 7th, and she can be found on the 7th level of Undermountain. Rather, her and her group were responsible for the death of many people. They built a bar where Hallister's tower was. What?
There was a tower.
I mean, there was a tower in that spot.
You could still see the walls of it in the floor there.
Yeah, I could see the foundation in crayon, of course, but I recognized it.
Oh. Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Wait a moment. So my mother was a serial killer?
Maybe not. It depends. She was a high level figure in this group of drow. So whether or not she was actually the one committing the atrocities, or responsible, maybe that's why she had a falling out with the other drow. She was disillusioned with what they were doing, and she
I
split.
mean, a lot of drow kill a lot of people, especially like the priestesses.
And sometimes they don't have a choice. Sometimes they do it for fun. Sometimes they do it in self-defense. It's complicated with drow because there's like a large stigma with them, but also like they are evil. But then there are drow that are good because they follow Elastre. And then there's some that don't follow them all at all.
Father said she followed Elistre, but from what I'm hearing, she might not have.
She might not have originally, but that's probably a story a lot of drow can relate to that end up following Elastre if they weren't raised by parents who also follow her. Some event occurs that they're disillusioned with the Spider Queen and they decide to turn to the Moon Maiden. Wait, no, isn't that Saloon? Fuck.
The Dancing Maiden.
The Dancing Maiden, that's it.
Yep.
Well, now you get the bigger picture. We gotta find her.
She's.
I mean,
She might be dead.
How long ago was this bounty? Is it even still a thing?
it might have gone up. I don't know. I'm gonna cast Remove Curse
One
on
can only
myself
hope.
because I remembering the memory now, but now I won't think it's my own thoughts.
I'll just save your slot. I'll just drop it.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it does. It's
Doesn't work.
concentration.
No, it's
Yeah,
concentration.
you
for a
concentrate
minute,
while the concentration is while you're modifying the memory.
and then it applies
Oh.
the effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that took a minute to put in my head, and now I don't think it's my own thought, my own memory, which is nice.
You're back to hand painted portraits now instead of crayon.
It's beautiful oil canvas.
Well, does that answer your questions?
I mean, holding that seemed like a bit of an overreaction to try and get information about someone, Kai.
Yeah, are you sure that's the only reason you did that?
Like, it's not like she threatened your life in any way. So, to get information on this individual, you hold Samya at dagger point?
Plus, I keep telling you, like, if you need money desperately enough for that, you can just ask for money. Not that much, but
So there's a reason I went off the trail. And would Apollo have gotten that part of the memory too, Dylan?
I would say if you meant to
If you
convey
put
it,
it in, yes.
Yeah, and so there was a reason why, and I did put it in the memory of why I didn't continue with it.
Which is
It got to be very, very dangerous.
so
the
you actually
point
went into Undermountain and you turned back.
that was my choice. Yeah.
I still don't think that's a valid reason for holding Samaya by the dagger.
I mean, to be fair, he's remembering that her mother might be this serial killer, and then she betrayed you. So
Yeah, I didn't really want to like take a chance. No offense, of course, Avery. I just didn't really
Yeah,
want
no.
take a
Me out of
chance.
character. I live for the drama. I was very curious to see what was going to happen. In character, new trauma.
Yeah, out of character drama, in character trauma. Yeah, we love
Yeah.
that.
But like, look at her. She's in her early 20s. And she's mentioned that she hasn't seen her mother since she was born. So like, why would she know anything? And why
I
would
needed to
that
make sure.
Also, I might be in my early 20s. Samaya's in her mid to late 20s.
Oh, I thought it was the mid. Okay, I thought it was in
Okay.
mid 20s. She's in her mid to late 20s. She doesn't. It's not like she had a lot of time to spend with her mother because she disappeared shortly after she's born. Oh wait, you saw that poster? When did you see that poster? Is that like 20 years ago?
no, he would have seen it. He would have seen it about 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Wait,
So that poster's really out of date then. Because the
wait,
last
was the poster
Either-
old then
it must
when
have.
you saw it? Or did she get out?
That's the question I need answered.
Yeah, how old was the poster?
In the crayon.
Well, the poster itself was not crayon, but
Can you like backdate crayon to see how old writing is on it?
It's
So-
a carbon in crayon.
So because I want to make sure I have my thing here. You guys first all met each other when you solved the murders, and that was 5 years prior, right, to the start of this.
I think so.
I
That
can
was.
check.
It was.
So I would say, I think I said that there was like you guys had already known each other for a while because I wanted to have like
Yeah.
that pre-established connection. So I will say that, yeah, basically within that year, 5 years ago. So it's a 5 to possibly 6-year-old. The poster was new when you found it.
It was new when you
Oh.
found it. What? How could it have been?
That-
Maybe
So my mom-
maybe it was an old poster that they decided to get updated.
Well, I
or my
mean,
mother
other
did
people
not
made
do
it out. Yeah, other people have made it out. And Eagle was outside.
Dun,
Like-
dun.
How do I put it? I'm sorry. Well, yeah, because you wouldn't be able to. The poster was new. It was a 5 years ago when he saw the poster and he was like, "Wow, look at this bounty. That's a lot of fucking money." The poster was new because the bounty had just been updated. How long the bounty had been out for before it had reached that astronomical reward price,
well, at least astronomical for most people, that you wouldn't know. I
You'd
would
have to
say
ask
that it
Darren.
hadn't. You'd have to ask Darren. That didn't hit your radar until it was fucking dollar signs. You know what I mean? Like it was like, oh, high risk, not enough pay. Why the fuck would I bother? But then high risk, look at that pay. Let me take a look at that.
Kai said BRB, so I don't know if he's.
Well, that's. I mean, Apollo technically also has the memories right now, so
Yeah.
yeah. But that's for clarification purposes.
Can't believe mass murder and impersonating a military official get the same bounty.
Mine was higher.
It started at 1,000. That's what the wanted poster we have is.
Makes you wonder who she killed.
Makes you wonder what special forces man Morgan really impersonated.
Like he just made up a name that turns out was an actual guy.
Yeah, it was their 7-star general.
Yeah, that was before I went by Morgan Avrandar. I just said that I was Specialist Morgan.
Yeah.
That could be literally anybody named Morgan.
Just so happens that all had a fucking general named Morgan.
But yeah, but Tom, so to clarify, the poster when you saw it, it was 5 to 6 years ago.
Yep.
The poster was new. The poster was new because the price had just been updated to the 1,000 platinum pieces.
Mm.
You probably didn't pay attention to it before, but it's like you'd have to ask Dernan, the owner of the Awning Portal, how long that bounty's been around for. You just only took note when it became, big money.
Oh shit, Dernan's still around?
Dernan was not around in your time.
Be funny if he was.
He's old, but not that old.
Yeah, it's possible that like the poster, well, not that version of the poster, but like the bounty has been out since before she and her group left for Barovia, and then just so happened that when Kai finally noticed it, they had increased the price of the bounty to 1,000 platinum.
Very possible. But hey, no hard feelings, right?
So like, can we trust you not to just like pull a knife again? You'll talk instead if you have questions.
Am I still charmed?
Yes.
Absolutely.
For an hour.
Do you want me to roll persuasion?
Absolutely. Anything
I'll roll
for you.
persuasion if you want.
Go ahead.
I'm famously cannot roll above a 10.
Because you said it like that, just for you, yes.
Can't even remove charm by lesser restoration.
No, you do it to spell.
I have
Dispel
greater
magic.
restoration.
Y'all have greater restoration.
I mean,
He
that
can-
costs diamond dust, and that's very
He can
valuable.
remove it. He can remove the charm on himself by casting Charm Person on himself.
Can you
I could.
charm
Yeah,
person
no,
on
no
yourself?
hard feelings. Just
They don't
Does it say in
stack.
other-
A humanoid you can see within range.
I suppose I am a humanoid I can see within range.
Yeah, you are a humanoid you can see within range.
Yeah, if he casts it on himself, then he can dispel your charm because they don't.
Can I dispel magic?
They
Spell
don't
magic
stack.
would also work.
Sure, but I'm your
Dispel
best
magic also
friend.
works.
Why would you want to?
Are
No,
you
yeah, I
saying that in
know.
Character?
It's so stupid. Like you're so right. Like yeah, that person now sees you as an ally. So why would you ever do that? But you can in fact do that. You can cast Charm Person on yourself to remove someone else's charm on you.
Well, the thing is, you don't realize you're under Charm Person
I know.
Until-
unless you. Well, but he has Charm Person, so it's possible he recognizes.
Yeah, he could have maybe recognized the spell at the time of casting, but yeah, it's stupid like that. Like you can do it, but there's no way without metagaming that like
Oh, I'm
you
charmed.
really would do it to yourself. Yeah.
That's why you set up contingency.
Yeah,
to
you
dispel
set up
magic. Your mind is
contingency.
never affected.
Yeah. Or contingency to charm person yourself if you're ever charmed.
Yeah, but that only covers one case. So like you go for
Yeah, you
dispel
need something
magic.
that's a blanket. Yeah, you might as well get the blanket.
Can someone help me? I'm still bleeding.
I gave you
Oh,
14
yeah.
hit points. You're fine.
You did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used healing hands earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, you
he
know
did-
what?
he did.
I think
Oh.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
bleeding. You're just hurt.
I'm still critical, but thank you.
Oh, you finally thank me for that. How kind.
I give him 10 good berries,
Ooh.
That's 10 HP.
and then I give
Yeah.
him 10 good berries.
That's 20
That's
HP.
another 10 HP. Yeah. Wow.
And enough food to feed you for 20 days.
Well, they'll
Ooh.
go bad tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just eat them
So
all.
I
Like
should
get
eat
the
them
test
now.
preserving.
All right, I'm bloodied.
That must be like the most unpleasant feeling, cramming a bunch of good. Because like when you think about it, right, one is
feel
enough
full.
to sustain you.
Yeah.
multiple times.
You're so fucking bloated.
No, because it's enough to sustain you. It gives you the nutrients. It's not weight in your stomach. You wouldn't feel bloated from eating them.
Oh, so then he would just feel like super energized.
I mean,
then.
your body would be like, all right, we got enough nutrients now. And then by like the third one's like, okay, that's a bit too much. And then
That's
by the,
enough slices.
by the fourth,
Yeah.
it'd be like, oh, now we're overdosing on vitamin D.
Yeah, we got to find out if good berries act like vitamin C or not.
I mean, it gives you all that you need. So like,
Yeah, no, it
if
specifically
you
gives you
don't
that. It doesn't
need
give
any
you
more, does it give you nothing?
Yeah, it specifically gives you as much as you need to sustain you for a day. If you
If you
don't need it, it's just a berry.
like, if you have enough calories for it, it'll just give you 1 HP.
Yeah.
Enough
Or
calories
you
for the
could
day.
do like a habit.
And fills you
could
up as
do
much as a
like
single
habit
berry
just
would.
before.
Yep.
I mean, the real bad feeling is when you have to survive in the jungle only eating mayonnaise out of a jar of many things.
I hate that. I hate that.
Can you survive off of it? Yeah.
I mean, it's
Can
got
you?
eggs in it, so there's protein.
Is there health complications afterwards? Yes.
Yes.
I mean, there's definitely bowel complications after fucking nothing but good berry for 2 months.
if I ran Tombs and I had you guys meat grinder going through the jungle and tried to make it as realistic as possible to make it difficult, and y'all started fucking power loading mayonnaise from a jar of many things to survive because you were unsuccessful in multiple attempts to forage and hunt, I would say that you would have to consume twice the amount of water at that point because you'd be shitting most of it out.
Yeah, but the thing is, they give you a jar of what is it? Alchemical jug, in a very close place to the start. So they had one in like the first 10 sessions, I think.
Yeah,
And that
we
was
got
a
it pretty
long
early.
campaign.
It's the
Oh, we
one I
did-
still have.
We did
actually.
not. In ours we did not know. It was awful.
Because
the-
yours
the
was
only
DM'd
saving
by a
grace-
madman.
Yeah,
gotta-
Nate was a fucking Nate's a madman.
Did you go? Yeah, the irrelevant for during this. I'll ask you after. But yeah, he's look. He said he's good. He's not gonna. He'll just ask next time. You okay, Samaya?
Hmm? Oh,
Do you need good
Yeah.
berries for that thing on your neck?
no, I'm fine.
It's probably already healed by now.
And if not, it
Well,
will
it'll
be.
be it'll be healed by tomorrow. It'll be fine.
And I'm also glowing. One moment. She'll.
You seem very self-conscious about glowing.
Yeah. And she'll. It looks like four like brief flashes of light from her wrists, and then the glowing dies down to next to nothing.
I mean, glowing isn't so bad, I say as I start glowing.
Yeah, for you maybe. I don't really like how it makes me stand out.
Well, it's kind of bad if I stand out too, because there is a tendency that people who are evil that witness my true form, they tend to get a very strong desire to harm me in some way.
Yes, but you're an actual angel. It makes sense for you to glow. I'm not. Anyway, it's been a long day. I think I'm going to go home for a little while.
I imagine that you have some things to tell your father.
And a few things to ask him. But before I do go, what's the plan from here?
Well, I don't like the fact that Baba Zaga knows something, and she wants Clarence dead for some reason. Well, I think I suspect the reason, but why she would have that reason, I don't know why.
And she told us why. Or she told us a reason.
I don't believe that was the true reason.
You think it has something to do with his wings?
Yes. I mean, so long as me and him are still here, it's always that possibility that we're a very dangerous threat. We know where the Sun Sword is. We can go get that. We just go to Barovia and head on up to the that the shit. Was it Zalant? No, Zalant was the guy here.
Von Eber.
Von Eber, that's it. Go up to Von Eber's cave and take that little teleportation circle that you found, Elena.
Wait, you've already been there?
Yeah, she.
Yeah, I saw the sarcophagus. Had the queen on it. Queen.
Oh,
Check my note.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
Okay.
we have an easy way in.
Clean away.
alrighty then.
I'd probably be a good
Isn't-
idea to prepare a locate object.
I get. Wait, do I get object?
I do have locate object.
I get creature. I only have.
I got object. It's fine.
Yeah, I was making sure because I get the free cast, so I want to make sure it wasn't the object one.
And then of course Neo's still missing, but we can't help him until he finds his way back. And then we also need to figure out what to do about your friend Inigo.
Who's friend?
Oh,
I mean,
Oh,
figure of speech, but also he kept he brought Samaya back not as a vampire. That's gotta be something. Must have his reasons. But at the same time, like, yes, he's a vampire, but must have been driven to some amount of desperation. And perhaps he can still be redeemed.
The thing about
Nah.
redemption,
And we would be a very powerful ally indeed against the devil.
thing about redemption, the person has to want it. While I do respect and at this point consider Inigo a friend, I don't know that he will want redemption. I hope he does, but we're going to have to be ready for the possibility that he doesn't.
Well, still kind of have to deal with him if we're gonna. Well, we gotta figure something out. Is kind of need to take down all his generals. We can neutralize him in a way that is appropriate for someone of his character, whether that be ending him or neutralizing him as a general in terms of like having him sway to our side because he's an ally. I don't know. It's very up in the air. I'd like to think that he could be redeemed. As you said, he seemed to care more about his mother than anything. And then we also have to take care of Moldovan. And then there's also the issue with Canoth.
What issue?
Kind of, I don't know, taking over Barovia?
I mean, wouldn't a Fey Lord be better than a vampire?
Not necessarily to the mortals living here. Like, yeah, they might not have to give blood again, but there's other challenges with Fae. Well, I imagine in character, like, Elena never, like, stops to be like, oh, I gotta read the Fae rules. She just speaks normally.
Yeah, Elena also doesn't missay names
Yeah.
because that's an important thing.
In character,
But that's Bean is.
Yeah, Bean is human.
Yeah.
Elena does it naturally. Like, there's so many rules that, yes, the Fae might inherently know, but regular people do not. And can quite easily accidentally give away your child. Or your name.
It's pretty hard to give away your child.
I mean, there are some
How-
fairy tales that I've heard from some Celtic gods. Well, servants of Celtic gods. Where, like, a child is replaced by a doppelganger and... not a good time.
For what it's worth, and just because of the conversation, like the where I grew up in the Feywild had a lot of people that weren't Fey there.
Yeah, but
The city that I grew up in.
they kind of chose to live there, did they not? If they willingly lived in the city. The people of Barovia, they kind of moving from one lord to another. That's polar opposite. For one thing, the color change will be quite stark and unnerving. And also, a lot of people don't trust Fae like stuff at the moment because for the past few months or years, their towns have been assaulted by them.
This
Here's
is
a-
way too much politics for tonight.
Here's an actual question though, because y'all you two have lived here for a long time. Well, you've lived here for a long time, Apollo.
Yes.
And you've lived here for a couple decades. Do you think a lot of people are gonna like stay if the land opens up, or do you think they'll go to places that don't have all the bad memories? Because I think maybe people can actually leave after he's dealt with.
I think some will stay. The Wizards of Wine likely will. You know, that's
Yeah,
where their vineyard is.
They have new varieties they're working on.
It's also safer to stay with what you know than it is to.
And the lands
go to what-
themselves will likely be safer as well. On top of, well, staying with the familiar, without the dangers of undead, and the monsters will likely not be as prevalent. Or at least it will be at first, and then over time will go down like they normally do to like the average of civilization. Like there was a time when fuck, when the area around Netheril was quite dangerous, and then their civilization came about. It just went down.
I mean, let's be clear. The areas around most of Faerun are still dangerous.
Yes, but like
Just very
around-
small pockets of cities are not.
yeah, around population centers, yeah, it tends to go down because adventurers will seek out and help those in need. And with easier access to adventurers, it's quite possible that the people of this land will be in a lot better state.
I thought that like people got brought here like we did after all the missing people that we were told about.
Yes.
So wouldn't there not be the easy access unless the still planning on kidnapping people to come here?
Well, I imagine that once Rod is defeated, that the world might, because like then people will be able to come and go freely, because he'll no longer be like blocking them. And
they'll be able to. I would say, like you would know, they'd be able to leave Ravenloft. Well, sorry, Barovia. But they would be able to traverse other lands in the Shadowfell. Getting to like the material plane would be a little bit more difficult, but could also be done.
would be actually possible rather than completely impossible as it is now.
Yeah, because all the portals in the material that go to specifically here are one ways, as long as he's alive.
Unless he allows you to.
Yeah, but like he doesn't. I mean, the Vishani can, but yeah. But as you all discuss that in your plans moving forward and learning some more about yourselves, you head off to sleep for the night, ready to face tomorrow and whatever new challenges that await you in your daunting task to remove the last of Strahd's generals and eventually free the people of Barovia from the devil. That is where we will end it.